Hold up, don't scroll past this. You really need to hear what just happened because it's honestly wild. Did Selena Gomez just hint that Blanco might have cheated on her? Like, is this actually happening? They went from looking like the perfect couple to straight-up drama in under 24 hours. First, Selena suddenly unfollows her closest friend on Instagram. Then Benny is seen hanging out way too comfortable with that same ex-friend at a random restaurant in New York City. And now Selena's posting some not-so-subtle quotes that totally give off "I've been betrayed" energy, but in that calm, classy Selena way she's known for. This whole situation is getting messier by the minute, and people online are glued to every detail. We've got the timeline, the fan theories, the videos, the suspicious coincidences, and by the end of this you'll probably be giving Benny some serious side-eye. Let's go back to the beginning. Selena Gomez, who's always handled drama with grace, just made a pretty bold move. She unfollowed her longtime best friend, Teresa Marie, on Instagram. Now, in Hollywood, an unfollow isn't just an unfollow, it's a huge statement. That's basically the social media version of ending a friendship in front of the entire world. And this wasn't some random acquaintance. Teresa wasn't just a party friend or someone she met recently. She's been part of Selena's life for years. They've traveled together, celebrated birthdays, posted emotional messages for each other, and shared private moments. Back in 2019, Selena even called her one of the most important people in her life. That kind of bond doesn't just vanish overnight, but apparently it just did. Now here's where things get really shady. Right after that unfollow, a TikTok started blowing up. The creator, Harry Danielson, you might know him as the guy who runs up to celebrities and sings at them, posted a video that's causing chaos online. In it, Harry sees Blanco sitting in the corner of a restaurant with a mystery woman. He starts singing "Same Old Love," the irony, and even jokes, "Can I sing at the wedding?" Benny clearly looks uncomfortable. The woman laughs, and suddenly the internet is in full detective mode. Fans are convinced the woman with Benny is none other than Teresa, the same woman Selena just The comment section goes wild. People are saying things like, "Girl, you didn't just crash the wedding, you ended it, and you caught him in 4K. That clip alone sparked a million theories. But it doesn't stop there. Within a few hours, a thread popped up on X claiming Blanco had subscribed to Teresa's OnlyFans account. Now, to be fair, there's no confirmed screenshot or actual proof of this, but the rumor took off like wildfire. People started digging into old posts, past videos, and recent social media activity, trying to connect all the dots. Then, right when the internet is at its loudest, Selena adds fuel to the fire. She posts a plain black screen to her Instagram story with one sentence: "When they show you who they are, believe them." That line isn't random. It's a famous quote that basically says, "Don't ignore red flags. When people reveal their true nature, take it seriously." Fans instantly connected it to everything going on with Benny and Teresa. So let's look at the timeline that has people convinced this isn't just gossip. In 2023, Selena and Benny go public with their relationship. Most people were surprised. Some were like, "Wait, really?" But over time, the public warmed up to the idea. By December 2024, they were engaged. Selena was showing off the ring, they were posting sweet pictures, and even working on music together. Everything looked perfect from the outside. Then, in April 2025, Selena heads to New York City to film Only Murders in the Building, and Benny is seen at Stagecoach alone. No, Selena, no mention of her. Rumors start to fly that he's partying a little too hard. Soon after, he's spotted with Teresa, the same woman Selena just cut off. That's when the viral TikTok happens. Not long after, Selena unfollows Teresa and posts that, quote, "The internet puts the puzzle pieces together, and the picture isn't looking good for Benny." So, did Benny really cheat? Is this Selena's way of quietly saying she's done for good? Were the warning signs there all along, and fans just didn't want to believe it? There's still no official word, but one thing's clear: something changed. The public vibe around their relationship has completely shifted. What once felt like a romantic love story now feels more like the setup for a dramatic breakup.
Allegedly cheating on Selena Gomez. I don't believe it. Something's happened because Benny Blanco's comments are off and Selena Gomez's are limited on Instagram. So here's the lowdown of apparently what's happened. There is no concrete proof or evidence around any of this. It is all fan speculation. So earlier this week, fans spotted that Selena unfollowed Teresa Marie. Now, Teresa is thought to be one of Selena's best friends. They met when they started working together and formed a close bond. They regularly would attend events together. Selena would post about her. So Selena has unfollowed Teresa. Teresa still follows Selena internet at this point. Benny Boy is also still following Teresa, and Teresa follows him. There's also been occasions when Benny and Teresa have been out for dinner together without Selena. I don't find that to be massively weird. They could just be friends having a catch up. But there's also a rumor going around that Teresa started an OnlyFans and Benny Blanco subscribed to her OnlyFans. Random side.
Okay, stop scrolling. This isn't just some regular celebrity gossip update. Something serious is going down in Selena Gomez's world, and people can't believe it. The big question right now is, did Benny Blanco cheat on her? It sounds crazy, but the way things have been unfolding has fans convinced that something isn't right. There are signs everywhere Selena's unfollowing people, dropping vague posts that seem to have a deeper meaning, and she's been seen looking upset in public. What started off as a sweet relationship has taken a sharp turn, and now everyone's talking. Let's start with what triggered all of this. Selena unfollowed her longtime friend Teresa Marie on Instagram. That might not seem like a big deal on its own, but if you follow celebrity culture, you know that an unfollow is like putting up a neon sign that says, "We're done." Especially since this wasn't just any friend. Teresa had been in life for years. They weren't just close, they were like family. They traveled together, posted heartfelt messages, celebrated special moments, and Selena had even thanked her publicly for helping her become stronger and more confident. That's not something you just throw away over nothing. So when Selena hit that unfollow button without saying a word, people noticed. And when she also stopped liking Benny's posts and shared a very pointed story on Instagram, fans began to connect the dots. She was later seen hanging out with her original close friends, the ones she's known forever. But she didn't look happy. She looked like someone going through something heavy and like she didn't want to talk about it now. Here's where things get even more uncomfortable. While Selena has been making quiet but clear moves, Benny Blanco has been acting like nothing's wrong. He hasn't said anything, hasn't posted about Selena, and he's still following both her and Teresa. His usual content is still going up, full of the same offbeat humor and randomness. But people noticed what was missing. There's no mention of Selena at all. And remember that interview they did on Hot Ones? There was a part where Benny asked Selena about her favorite unreleased track, and she kind of panicked, choked on the hot sauce, and never gave an answer. Fans zoomed in, slowed it down, and analyzed every little facial expression. Some even think Benny looked annoyed, like he didn't feel seen or appreciated in that moment. Now fast forward to the present. Benny is being linked to Teresa yet. The same woman Selena just unfollowed. There are rumors flying around that he's even subscribed to her exclusive content, which fans think crosses a major line, and then he's seen at dinner with her after Stagecoach. No Selena in sight. It just doesn't look good. It gives off the impression that maybe he wasn't as serious about Selena as he claimed to be. It's like he flipped the script overnight. Meanwhile, social media is losing it. On X, people are dragging Benny for filth. TikTok is flooded with creators breaking down everything from timeline clues to body language to old interviews. Reddit users are dissecting posts, analyzing patterns, and pulling receipts from years ago. One group is begging Selena to release a breakup anthem. Another group is heartbroken, saying they really believed Benny was different. And of course, there are always the fans who claim they saw it coming, pointing out old comments and shady moments from way back in 2020. So did Benny actually cheat? No one can say for sure right now. There's no direct evidence, no screenshots, no confirmation, no statements. But Selena doesn't usually make sudden moves like this. She's not someone who acts out for attention. She's careful with what she shares and who she surrounds herself with. So if she's unfollowing people, distancing herself, and dropping cryptic messages, something happened. It might not have been full-on cheating, but even if it was just shady behavior or an emotional betrayal, it clearly crossed a line for her, and honestly, good for her. This goes way beyond just a breakup. This is about a woman who has already dealt with more than most public heartbreaks, serious health conditions, being attacked for her appearance online. Through it all, she's stayed strong. She didn't crumble when her past relationships fell apart. She didn't give up when she faced life-threatening illnesses. She's constantly judged and criticized online, but she's still here, standing taller than ever. So if this is her way of saying I'm done, we should respect that. She didn't go online and bash anyone. She didn't throw out accusations. She didn't cry on camera or give a dramatic interview. She simply unfollowed, posted a single quote, and carried on with her life. That's strength. That's control. That's a quiet way of saying I know my worth and I won't accept anything less. And maybe that's why people are so invested. We've all had someone in our lives let us down. Maybe it was a best friend who betrayed our trust. Maybe it was a partner who didn't treat us right. We've all had that moment where we finally realize someone isn't who we thought they were. So when we see Selena calmly and confidently cutting off that energy, it feels familiar. It's like she's doing what we wish we had the strength to do in our own lives. So what happens next? Maybe Selena says something publicly. Maybe Benny releases a basic apology in a notes app? Or maybe they both go silent and let people talk, until it all fades away. Either way, one thing's for sure, this isn't the end for Selena. It's another chapter where she comes out stronger, wiser, and more in control of her life. And no matter what the details are behind the scenes, the message is clear: she's choosing herself.